Hey guys, what is up? Hopefully everything is working now better than it was before. I guess I didn't know MapleStory wasn't running anymore. So give me a minute just to set up. This was kind of just a hot mess. Without the hot, it was just a mess, to be honest. But we got everything going now. I won't let this kind of thing happen again. This was, all the streams worked out perfectly until now. So I don't know what to tell you. I guess. One second, I gotta mute my mic, make sure everything sounds good. Alright guys, so far so good. Music, if it sounds too loud, just let me know. Honestly, I can't even apologize enough because this is super unprofessional and I feel really bad about having all this happen. Let me just restart the music from, let's do Feel So Lucky. But I guess you gotta start somewhere, right? But I am sorry once again, the 100th time. I apologize. Let me just plug in my controller. I do play Temtem with a controller, and today we're gonna do some shiny farming. And maybe we'll do some other things, because there are a few Temtem I would like to capture. But, I'm so addicted to looking for shinies. That's pretty much been my goal all along. And I want to make sure the quality is great. It seems like it should be good. I actually am watching the phone, like my video on my phone on very low quality just so it doesn't affect my stream. My internet's not bad at all, but I'm not an expert on internet or anything. Even when it comes to live streaming, I'm not a pro at figuring things out, so I do run away from everybody. If you guys get bored of watching this though, feel free just to be like, hey, this is boring, I don't want to watch it, and then we'll fix it. I think it's time though, after this stream, that I start maybe making some tweaks to the stream, because I feel like, it's like where I'm at right now, I'm very happy, but I do feel like there's some tweaks I want to make, and I maybe have been a little lazy and I haven't been making those tweaks. But now after today, not being prepared at 4 p.m. like I'm supposed to be, so obviously this stream is going to go to 5:30 because I'm not going to shorten the stream just because I wasn't ready. Not fair to anybody who does like watching the streams. But let's be serious, who even likes watching the streams? I'm just kidding, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna try to get too down on it because sometimes you have to adapt, and let me tell you, adapting on the situation is very hard. It's like what? I can't even talk right now. My mind is everywhere, but adapting on the spot is difficult. I didn't have any other games downloaded. I didn't have any games in mind besides Path of Exile. And Path of Exile, when I tried downloading it, it doesn't download. So I don't know if that's on my end or if it's on Steam, which, I will figure out as soon as the stream is over. I'm going to do a lot of tests, make sure my computer's fine. I also downloaded Wallpaper Engine, which I have running in the background, and I'm trying to test to make sure that doesn't slow down the streams and make them look bad or anything. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna run into this shiny and literally run away from it, and I'm gonna die inside. None of us want to see that. But right now we're going for a Valish. And the Valish is actually the Temtem we just ran into. I'm sure we'll run into it again. It's the one with the red crystals on its hand. And the other shiny you can get in this area is Anessa, which I think personally looks cooler. But I've already invested like 30 hours trying to get this Temtem, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta stick with it. All right. Honestly, this is gonna be a real test. How much can I talk while doing this for 30 hours? It would be a dream come true to run into a shiny on stream though. that would be something else. Feels bad though. I do feel bad. A little bit. I feel a little bad. I'm gonna try to sit up straight. I'm like hunched over, like feeling bad for myself right now, and I'm like, Yeah, these are the Valishes though. Very cool. So the shiny we're looking for, it is green. It has green hands, or at least green crystal hands. I don't know if they're really considered hands. I'm assuming they are, but hopefully we can capture one. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, this is probably going to be more fun than playing MapleStory anyways. If you guys get bored of watching me go for shinies though as well, I do need to catch a Barnchi still. And I need to catch that like Kimono Dragon type Temtem. So, you know, we can take a break from this, honestly. But like I said, I've spent like 30 hours trying to find the shiny, and this is the third day of the weekly reset. I could turn up the in-game volume as well, but since we're listening to music, I don't know if that would clash. Like I said, if you guys can't hear any audio or are having issues on your end, let me know, because it's probably not your end, it's probably my end. This felt very rushed today. I feel very, very sad. I just can't believe MapleStory was shut down, dude. Like, why is that still on Steam even if it's not... If you're not allowed to play it, take it off, please. Am I just gonna rant all day? I don't know. But so my plan right now is to use the Kino on my left, and I'm going to put the shiny to sleep. And that's my plan. I know, it's really good. Great plan. Okay, I'm gonna pause this one last time and try to listen to the audio and make sure everything sounds good. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so yeah, everything in the stream seems very good. I'm very happy with how everything is. I'm just really down on myself right now because these streams have been going so well the past, I think it's like my 6th or 7th stream. And they've all went good up until now. Not that this stream has been bad or anything so far, but I wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared for the Fire Nation to attack. I've been watching a lot of Avatar, so if I make a lot of Avatar references, I'm sorry. One thing I want to say though, I feel so stupid. So if you haven't seen Avatar, I'm sorry if I say any spoilers or anything, but like literally I thought Legend of Korra, okay, I thought the waterbender in Avatar, Katara, I thought her name was Korra this whole time, so I thought Legend of Korra was like her own separate story. And dude, I feel dumb. Oh my god, I'm not gonna try to purposely ruin anything, so I do know a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna like purposely ruin anything, but I'm gonna say things that are on my mind, obviously. Okay, we'll run away from this little Psyduck right here. All these people look cooler than me. I like his color combinations on his shirt. In a lot of games, I actually really like cosmetics and stuff. Warframe, the fashion frame endgame. Dude, I've spent way too much on making my Warframe look cool. And the saddest part of the whole thing is that... Oh, wait. Dude, thank you so much. And I appreciate you always stopping by my streams. I miss you, dude. Like a bunch. We definitely need a game soon. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Dude, you're not gonna believe. Remember when I was trying to get you into MapleStory? MapleStory, not a thing anymore. I can't believe it. The servers are not running. I literally had a really cool thumbnail made for MapleStory. I had like so much stuff ready for MapleStory. And now I literally had to make a really cheap looking Temtem thumbnail. I want to represent Temtem right. But I was put on the spot. I had to get this done. I just threw it out there. Well, I've noticed you playing World of Warcraft lately. Like, what's going on in World of Warcraft right now? The only reason I have not been playing World of Warcraft is literally because I've been so busy recording and stuff. World of Warcraft is awesome, and we all know it. I'm really nervous that I'm not going to pay attention to one of the shinies when they pop up, and I'm just going to literally run away from it. That's my biggest fear. My biggest fears are running away from a shiny because of habit. 30 hours of running away. Obviously, I have some muscle memory now of running away. And then my other one is while I'm trying to capture it, I end up killing it, or it overexerts itself. Which would be awful. It'd be so bad. Oh, dude, these shiny Temtems. I want these people to get their shiny Temtems away from me. It's like, I don't have a single shiny yet. The game does feel a little quiet. Maybe I should turn up some volume. Give me a minute. Go to settings. Audio. Oh, that's a little better. You guys might not be able to hear much, but I just feel like it's too quiet. It needs a little... I like to hear the footsteps. I like to hear the little cute Temtem noises where like... They don't make noises like that, but if they did, that'd be kind of cool. Because then I'd be like, I can sound just like this Temtem. You might be asking yourself, what is this guy talking about and why am I watching him when I could be watching anyone else? I'm not going to answer that question for you because you should be watching me, obviously. You should be supporting me, guys. I appreciate everyone who's in the stream right now. I just want to say that. I didn't know if anyone would actually come back after I screwed up the Maple Story stream. I was kind of like, crap. Now that I look really unprofessional and I just lost my opportunity. But, you know, streaming has been very fun. I mean, I'm not a streamer at heart. I'm a YouTuber. Which sounds ridiculous saying, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, I'm better at planning. I'm not so good at live stuff. But, you know, it could be a thing I do more in the future. If this ends up going well, you know, I realize it's a marathon, not a sprint. So obviously this is going to be a month by month thing. Hopefully by like next year, I'm actually doing better. I have my crap together. I'm not screwing up streams and whatnot. I've been playing it every once in a while, but I've been watching too much anime. Sounds about right. Dude, I still think you should watch Avatar. Even though you've watched it as a kid, I have 2 more episodes left, and it's been insanely fun to watch. Are you still playing on your main, or are you playing on your Fox? That's what I was actually curious about. And it does kill me that you have the Fox and I don't, by the way. Dude, look how shiny it is. I want this guy to move, but he's in a battle. Literally, shinies have like a streak of the color that they are that follow them from behind. It's very cool. At least on the bright side of streaming, Temtem, if I do run away from a shiny on accident, it's recorded. You guys will know just how dumb I am. You'll know it's not just the way to get views. It's literally I'm that dumb. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I am trying to keep my eyes open, but you know, I've said this 100 times, but after doing this for 30 hours, I'm telling you, you start to like fall asleep. I haven't been doing it 30 hours today, obviously, but like on the first when this started, I spent about 10 to 11 hours farming for this, no luck. Yesterday, spent 10 hours on this, no luck. So actually, I haven't spent 30 hours. I spent more like 25 hours, but that's still a lot of time, and you do kind of zone out a little bit with that. Dude, Maple Story servers are all shut down now. You can't play Maple Story anymore, so I got screwed. I'm gonna watch it again at some point. I'm watching FMA. Oh, nice, dude. Full Metal Alchemist and Kristen started playing, so I'm kind of just playing. Kristen started playing World of Warcraft? Is what you're saying? She finally bought it? You better have not have bought it for her. Just saying. Because I was going to buy it for her. Just kidding, I wasn't. Alright. Like, I just don't have it in me. Unless somebody actually calls me out and says, hey, quit farming for shinies and go get a Barnchi right now. That's the only way I'll get a Barnchi. I'm not 100% sure where the Barnchi is. I think it's by the Cloak Coward Cloak, I think it's called. Is what one of my friends told me. So, you know. That's where I'm going to check. I'm not going to even look it up. I'll just run there. And then if I'm wrong, then I will look it up. But I like to have a little more faith in myself than that. If she plays Classic with a few people and regular with me, Classic is so hard. Dude, Classic is too hard to get into. It was like prime time back in the day when it was the regular. But now that it's not, it just feels wrong, to be honest with you. And a lot of people who even hyped up Classic, like I've been watching a lot of Asmongold, so I know a little something. But like a lot of people that really liked Classic and wanted it to be a thing, actually it fell off really fast. Because it was just one of those things that sounded really cool until it happened. Not saying that nobody plays it, because obviously they do, but I mean, it's so different. I'd rather play normal with you, to be honest. I don't know why she would want to play Classic versus regular. Classic's way harder. I mean, like, don't you get like a skill point every other level? You know what? I could do a Classic live stream one of these times. Wow, did my OBS just make a noise? If you subscribed, thank you so much. I can't see it right now, but I can hear it, and that's what counts. But yeah, we could definitely do a Classic live stream at one point, and it'd be really cool if you could, you know, play with me. Since it seems like you know a little more than I do. Well, by a little, I mean a lot. Yeah, it's really weird. So when I get subscriptions, or when you subscribe, it's really weird because I originally tried setting that up so it would, you know, pop up your name and stuff. But when I did the test, it did not work. Which is weird. But then it randomly works. Like right now, for example, I just heard it. And I'm very happy that I heard it. And if you're just joining now, we're trying to get Valish. We're trying to get the Luma version of Valish right now. And I've seen so many people just like taunting me. They have their Valishes and they're just sitting here. I'm like, dude, get out of this cave. You already have a Valish. I don't want to see your shiny Valish. I mean, like, it'd be one thing if I was the one showing off, but I'm not. I'm the one who's spent 30 hours and has nothing to show for it. I mean, one of my friends, he actually fights the Temtems while he's looking for it, which is not a bad idea. But I just feel like constantly escaping and, you know, finding more of my... I feel like it's more efficient if you're looking at it from a point of view of trying to find the shiny. But it could be less efficient because I'm not leveling up as much. I could do I could multitask, or I could just focus on one single goal. And I'm going the single goal route. Because my luck is very bad, and I need to see as many Temtems as humanly possible. What is this song? I don't remember putting the song on the playlist, guys. Not gonna lie. And the reason I'm staying in this little patch right here is because I am a believer of like staying in this type of range. Like I either like running back and forth in a straight line, or I like running in circles. And the patch helps me stay in my pact, basically. By no means am I an expert on finding shinies. I've watched other YouTube videos just like you guys. And then I'm trying to learn more so I can make a really nice video in the future to help everybody out. Because some of the videos, I'm not a numbers guy. You know, if my video, it's not going to be talking about numbers. I'll be talking about the most efficient way to do it without numbers. I'll be like, this is what I do. I hit WS constantly in this one specific spot. That's what my video is going to be like. Like, do we really care about numbers at the end of the day? If you do, let me know, because then maybe I'm just wrong. Which wouldn't be the first time. My dream, though. Let's talk about my dream right now. I want to find a shiny Temtem. That's all I want. And honestly, I haven't decided yet, but like I said, you can find a shiny Nessa as well. So right now I'm basically, I'm so sorry that I get off track, but I'm in the Safari Zone, basically, in Temtem. It's called Psy Park, I believe. And it's basically a Safari Zone. And there's 2 Temtems that have a very, well, above average chance of finding them shiny. So I'm starting with Valish, but then Nessa is the next one, and I think Nessa is very cool. I went with Valish though, because I don't know where to get Valish in the wild, except for the park. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Valish first. I haven't made up my mind if I'm going to get Nessa later or not. But most likely I'm going to, because I like to collect things, and you gotta catch them all, am I right? I'm sorry if I'm doing this a bit slow. It's one thing to sit there like a zombie running from all these Temtems versus when you're talking. I get a little like frozen a bit. I do want to get a Barnchi on stream though. I've seen a lot of people with shiny Barnchis, and it, like, that could be me. I could be one of those people with a shiny Barnchi. People would literally see me and be like, whoa, that guy has a shiny Barnchi, and I would hit him with an emote. Let me show you the emotes. Alright, so the way you do emotes is, I think it's Q on PC, and then it's L1 if you use a PS4 controller like me. And we like to do some hearts up in here. We like to do some smiley faces when we're happy. You know, we're gonna hit them with the smiley face once we get the Temtem. The shiny Temtem. Oops, you didn't mean to do that. These people are gonna think I found a shiny. They're like, why is this guy doing emotes? There's only one reason he would ever do something that crazy. But no, I'm just showing off the emotes. And actually, I am making a video on the roadmap of Temtem, which I'm sure there's other ones out there, but there were some things that I really thought it was cooler than I thought, is what I'm trying to say. And they are adding emotes, obviously, like real emotes, not just the ones that we have right now. They are adding mythics. So they're basically legendary Pokemon, but mythic Temtems. Very cool. I don't know how we get them yet, but I'm doing my research. You can believe that, guys. I just thought I ran away from the shiny. I almost passed out. Also, I think in the next update, so they're going to add a chat. They're going to add an actual chat like most MMOs have, but they haven't got to that because of the whole virus thing going on right now. But after that update, which that was the spring update, or I don't know. I'm not going to, I'm dumb. But they are adding house customization as well, which I'm very excited about. Like, I love customizing houses. Like, I'm gonna say it, I love Minecraft, and I get hooked on decorating in Minecraft. I get hooked. I've actually never really got into The Sims, but I know a lot of people like The Sims. And I know for a fact if I ever did get into it, I would decorate the crap out of my house. The reason I haven't gotten into it, because there's like 500 DLC, and I don't want to spend $500 on Sims. So, that's kind of my reasoning. I don't think if you bought the, is it called the Origin Pass? Is that the EA Pass, I guess? Like, if that came with all the Sims DLC for free, without a doubt, I would get it. Not a huge fan of EA at all times. They make some pretty bad decisions, but they have some okay games. There, I said it. Anthem could have been great. Damn you, BioWare. Even though it's not really it is BioWare's fault, but it's also EA's fault. It's both of their faults. Let's be serious. Anthem was very fun though. I bought the Legendary Edition. I was like, you know what? I need the title that shows that I pre-ordered this game. And then I played it, got to endgame. Like, there's like no endgame content. And that's pretty brutal. Especially when you're like me and you like dropping like 30 hours in an MMO. Which Anthem, is that really an MMO or is that more like an RPG / MMO? Okay, that sounds stupid because they're called MMO RPGs. I don't know. There's a lot of games that I wish did good that didn't do so good, basically. It is always EA's fault in the grand scheme of things. I don't remember why some people were saying it's partially BioWare's fault, because somebody had a really good point about BioWare, and I don't remember what that point was. But my hopes are they don't screw up the new Dragon Age game. Like, I don't know if that's still in the works or what, but there's so many times I thought about rebuying Dragon Age Inquisition, but I'm waiting for Baldur's Gate, I think, instead of just rebuying, you know. I can't finish a sentence right now. Just know, if I catch a shiny on stream, I might scream into my mic and you guys might go deaf, so I do apologize in the future, for the future. I might scream, I might hit you with an oh, or I might hit you with a holy shit. I don't know yet. Whatever is like in the cycle that goes through my head, that's what you're gonna hear. It is in the works. It was announced. See, I haven't watched too many announcements for games, to be honest. I should though. You would think I would know all about that stuff. I don't though. Damn, I have to check the announcement out. Do you know if they had like a trailer or anything like that? Because that would be really cool. I mean, Dragon Age was such a fun game. I don't think I ever beat the game, but I did get to the desert, and I believe that was pretty far. Because, I mean, either it was far, or I spent so much time doing, like, the side quests, it felt like I was far. It's very easy to get lost in games like that, because there is a lot of content. Like Baldur's Gate, dude. So much content is going to be in that game. You can literally take off your boot and throw it at an enemy. That's crazy. It's gonna be a next gen game. That's a good choice. I'd rather it be next gen than this gen, because they're just gonna release everything. I mean, didn't they say? I mean, I think we discussed this when we were in a chat together, that they're gonna be transferring like a lot of the games over to PS5 from PS4, or something similar to that. I don't know why my phone screen is like. Oh gosh, it was on pause this whole time. 1 second, guys. Is the stream running fine? Just wondering. And I'm hoping the stream's running fine. I'm a nervous boy right now. Dude, I gotta talk to you too whenever you have time, by the way. Overwatch pool party, gamers. Just kidding. I honestly don't remember the last 5 Temtems I just ran into. That's scary. That's a scary thought, let me just tell you. At least we got some really badass music we can listen to while we do this. If you guys are wondering what kind of music I'm listening to, it's not so much what kind I'm listening to, but I am on Spotify listening to the NCS, non-copyright songs playlist. If you're a YouTuber or you stream or do whatever, or you just like this type of music, check them out. They obviously are extremely popular on YouTube because they are non-copyright. We can't get in trouble by using their music. They released a list of games so far that will carry over. It's pretty basic ones though, like Apex, Fortnite, Warzone. I don't think I'll get into Apex. Maybe Fortnite. Probably not though. Warzone has an above average chance of me playing it. If you guys want to ever watch me stream Warzone or any of these games, let me know. Because right now I'm at the point where I don't know if I should steer away from MMOs. Like, I said that wrong. I'm not going to steer away from MMOs, but like for the live streams, do you care if it's an MMO? Do you maybe want me to stream story mode games, maybe competitive games, or anything like that? I would still obviously make my recordings MMOs, but yeah, let's just keep that in mind. You don't have to reply right now. Just keep it in mind, because I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm just spitting out ideas. That's what these streams are for, really. Like, I'm hoping someday I got some people giving me constructive criticism. You know, maybe they really are excited for a new game. They want me to do some research on it, make a nice little video. If you guys haven't noticed, my videos aren't very long, but I keep it that way so they're entertaining. I could stretch my video out to be 10 minutes if I wanted to, but it would be boring, and I think I would lose a lot of people. I'd rather just be honest and have a 3-minute to 6-minute video of me actually talking about things I care about. I'm also using my phone to read chat. So if it takes me a second to reply, that is why. I'm not wearing my glasses either, because I have this theory that my glasses are giving me headaches. It's a crazy theory. I know nobody's ever thought of that before, but, you know, I did. It's bad when you laugh at your own jokes because nobody else laughs. Those are such cute freaking Temtem. I was about to call them Pokemon. And that's actually, I have the lower evolved form of Platox. Did I just butcher the name? I think I did. We'll find it again. I just want to see green crystals. But yeah, I have the lower version of Plat. Okay, I'm not gonna say his name until I see him again. I don't want to butcher it. But he looks just like Psyduck. He looks like a cute Psyduck that had sex with a platypus and was born. There, I said it. You guys were all thinking it, I said it. If you play Temtem, you already know what I'm talking about. This little guy right here. Yes. What's his name? It's Platox. Platox. Platox, I was right. I'm getting really good at remembering their names in this cave. All these years of playing Pokemon, which I haven't played Pokemon in a while just because I've always low-key, not even low-key, I've always loved Pokemon, but I just refuse to buy like the new DS or the new Switch to play it. Not that I don't want a Switch, I definitely do, but I just don't have the money for it. But like, I just didn't want to buy a console for just Pokemon, basically. So I quit playing it. Loved it. Always wished a game like Temtem would come out where I could play on console, I could play on PC. And here it is. Console release is gonna be out in like next 2021 is when it releases. I can't remember if it's like January or what. But that is when that's at least what they're planning. I'll go over this in a separate video, obviously, in the future. But, you know, during a live stream, we get to talk about my plans and my goals in life. From the very beginning. How I was born. Now I'm just rambling on. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, so I'm going to stop before it gets weird. Come on, Valish. Throw me a bone. Show me where your leader is. I just need a green Valish. So the reason Valishes are actually so hard to get compared to like... Okay, let me think of how to say this without me completely confusing everybody because I get off topic so much. So say you're not in the Safari Zone, like say I'm just out in the wild right now. You have a 1 in 8,000 chance to find a shiny Temtem. But you have to take an account. So if you're in a plot of grass, that plot of grass, if it has a 100% drop rate for that Temtem, you have actually an extremely high chance to find a shiny compared to like what I'm doing. Or if you're in a plot of grass that actually has like 3 different Temtems in it, then your chance goes significantly down, obviously, because there's more Temtems. So right now in the cave I'm in, I have a 40% chance of just running into Valish, the Temtem I'm trying to get. And then I also have, on top of that, it's already just like a 0.112 chance of me actually finding a shiny, which is very slim. So I did watch a YouTube video that helped me understand slightly, but I would say for an average person, not even average person, but somebody who has a lot of time on their hands like myself, it takes to run into 8,000 Temtems, it takes about 30 hours, I think they said. I hope that's what they said. Maybe it was 60. I'm not really sure. But then if you want to, and that's a 65% chance of running into the shiny then. If you want a 93% chance though, you have to run into like 21,000 Temtem. That's insane. I don't even know. Like, I haven't been keeping track of how many Temtems I've been running into per hour, but considering that I'm running away from each one, I've been pretty persistent on that. Not so much during the stream because I have been talking and I've been trying to make sure I don't run away from a shiny, but usually I do this a lot faster when I'm just sitting by myself, you know, not thinking about anything except for the Temtem. My mouth is freakishly dry. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And also, oops, sorry, I just bumped my mic. Sorry if you guys could hear that. I'm drinking some water right now. 1 second. Good old-fashioned water. Can't live with it. That's not true. You can't live without it is actually what I meant. But I completely lost my train of thought right there because that water was actually so quenching. I'm not a huge water guy, even though it's all I drink. But, you know, it's something about water, man. There's so many better things to drink, like anything with flavor. I know I was talking about shiny Temtems, but I just can't remember. I'm really hoping I nailed the volume for this stream as well. Sometimes I re-watch the streams. Like literally I'll re-watch like a whole hour stream of mine just to make sure nothing weird happened. And I feel like my mic is a little loud, but I haven't had any complaints. So if you guys ever have any issues, let me know. 'Cause I'll listen. That's the great thing about me. I'll listen. Will I do it? Will I change anything? Maybe. I definitely like experimenting. None of them could exist without water. That's so true. Water does. It's like the base thing that everything has in common. So, you know, you're the smartest man I've ever met in my life. Never even considered that. That fact. It's a fact. It's not even an opinion. It's a straight fact. That's what my streams are all about. You're really learning. This is like Stephen Hawking, if he was alive right now, he would recommend my stream because he wants everybody to learn so much things. That's what my stream is about. Sorry guys, I'm bobbing my head right now because this is kind of a good song. You know, I could use a webcam, but I'm ugly. Don't want to use a webcam. It's like a mix of a dubstep song with some rap. Kind of reminds me of like the Skrillex days. If any of you guys like dubstep back then, like, you know, a few years ago. Like if you guys listen to the song Scada, that song went hard back in the day. Like that was crazy. My first dubstep song I ever heard though, I'm pretty sure it was Bring Me the Horizon. It was the Suicide Season remix album where like the chick was holding green blood instead of blood. And they had just like a bunch of dubstep. And back then I called dubstep techno. And I was like, whoa, this is a really crazy techno song. And now it's just like, you don't really hear techno that much. That is not a rumor, it's true. That is true. Now my feelings are hurt. Just kidding. God, look at all these shinies. Like, look at the shiny. That's cool. I would love to have that in my collection. Yeah, let's run around a little bit and look at some of the shinies. Maybe while we're running around looking at some shinies, we'll run into a shiny ourselves. And you know what? I'm gonna just do something I haven't done yet since I've been looking for the shinies. Let's go to the new cave. Let's check out the new cave, see if I have any better luck here. I've spent at least 26 to 30 hours in this cave. And I'm ready to check out the next cave. I just feel like I've spent so much time in this cave that I should continue to spend my time in here, but whatever. It's time to explore. Escape. Had to think for a second. Thinking for a second when you're... Oh, this is the other shiny you can get right now. The shiny Nessa. Very cool. I love the color combination. It's a lot cooler than the Valish, honestly. But I know where to catch Nessas in the wild, so if I really want to, I can just try to farm it there, even though it's like a 5%. It's a 5% chance, I believe, to even find the normal Nessa, so finding a shiny, that's like 0. Like 000. I don't know. I don't really know numbers too well, but I know your chances are very slim. Alright, so... Oh my gosh. We would find another guy right at the entrance. And I'm not sure if you have a chance to actually find these random Temtems that I'm running into right now. Like, right now, this Platox. I don't know if we can find him as a shiny version in the Safari Zone, or if it's only the 2 that it talks about. I do have a YouTube video that it's a very basic YouTube video. It's literally just something they posted on their Twitter, but I know a lot of you don't have a Twitter. So you can check out the video, and it just shows you the locations where you can catch the shinies. Pretty helpful. I use it. I mean, that's how I know where to go. So right now, this little square is what's important. Apparently I can't zoom in anymore, but Psy Park. I was right about the name. But we're gonna go to the bottom right where you see like the dark blue, not the water, but the dark blue above the water. We're gonna go there. Might as well as heal up our Temtems too, really quick. They're full health, but I think I used my vial, and I would like to have that full just in case if we're there for a while. Cool statue. I always forget this Temtem's name, but I like to call it like Psyduck Cubone or something. I don't know. All right, so I've not been in this cave yet. Oh, there's a chest in here. Let's go. See, that's just proof. I've never been in here. I'd never lie about that. They call me Honest Abe. All right, so let's just kind of run. All we really can do. That's like the name of the game. Temtem Run. I would literally just die if I could just find a shiny, which would be really unfortunate if I found a shiny and died, but there's worse ways to go. I can't even deny that. Oh gosh. I don't think I posted on Twitter that I was going live after the whole situation happened. Oof. Oh well. Like I said, today was a really off day, and I really appreciate everyone who's watching right now, because I was really sad that the whole Maple Story thing, and I'm sad that I'm not sad anymore, but I was sad that I couldn't get Path of Exile to download correctly. I think it's just I had so much things going on the computer, so the download was going very slow, but I have pretty good internet, so I'm connected through the Ethernet cord. But yeah, it was downloading very slow, and I was like, you know what? Temtem. I was like, shut up, Tem up. That's what I said. This cave is a lot smaller than the last one, though. That's a fact. I think I might spend my next 30 hours in this cave, to be honest with you. Hopefully by the next Temtem video I upload, which is on Monday, every Monday, I upload a Temtem video. I'm hoping I have a shiny so I can show it off to you guys, because I'm very excited and I've been working hard on getting it. As hard as you can work to get a shiny. It's pretty easy, but it's very time consuming. Jimmy! Mr. Beast? Is that Mr. Beast? Because his name's Jimmy. So cool. I love that Temtem. I think that one is actually pretty common in the wild, the shiny version. Could be wrong, but I've already seen so many people with that one. Okay, let's run away. I don't care about you, Scale. Unless you're shiny, I don't care. You hurt my feelings. And we got the little carrot nose. I always forget his name. Or her. But I do like that Temtem as well. I like all the Temtems. I mean, I'm really curious to see. So, like, pretty much each major update, they're adding like 25 to 30 Temtems per major update. Which is crazy now that I think about it. Because they said their goal... No, that is right. They're going to have more than 161 Temtem, I believe. They say they had 161, but if you do the math... No, it might be 161. I'm not a math guy, so I'm not going to even do this live right now. But I think they said 25, 25, that's 50, and then there's going to be one update with 30. That's 80 on top of the 161. So that's 40... I mean, that's less. Yeah, that's less. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'd have to look at the roadmap, to be honest with you guys. The roadmap is very cool, though. I could post it on my Twitter, I guess, if you guys are interested in looking at that. Or I could just make a video on next Monday. On Saturday, I'll be posting my Black Desert video, which I'm going to be showing you guys how to AFK farm. I don't know if I'm going to go super deep in detail, but I might go in detail on how to get your strength up, because there's so many different ways to AFK farm. I'm thinking that me focusing on one topic is more important than me doing a half-assed job on multiple topics, you know? So if you guys like the first video, I'll keep going with it. I just kind of ride the wave. That's what I do. I hear the feedback, I do it. I was angry. I'm not singing on stream. What am I doing? When I'm playing by myself and listening to music, I have like the worst singing voice, and I'll just start singing and be like, holy crap, I hope I wasn't streaming on accident. As you guys can see, I'm very good at running away. I am using decoy. I did not just squeak. That was cringe. But I'm using decoy, so I run away very... Like, my runaway chance is extremely high. What am I trying to say right now? I haven't failed an escape in like the last 20 hours. That's how secure it is. But if you have a lure on with the decoy, your decoy can fail. Because on my main Temtem, let me show you my Temtems. I don't have any like of my best Temtems on right now because I was trying to level them up. But my Tental, he's the one with lure because I like them to tank him. He can take a couple hits. And yeah, that doesn't go good with decoy. And that's what's that flying shiny Temtem called? I forgot. I need to master their names. There's a reason why I don't name them something funny. Because a lot of my friends are like naming the Temtems what Pokemon they look like. But me, I'm trying to master all their names. And I know like 5. I know like 5 Temtems names. That's sad. But hopefully I'm not the only one like that. I just am really bad with names. I'm more of a face guy. You know, show me a face. Be like, yeah, I remember that. Show me a name, I'll be like, who? I've noticed, I don't think we've seen anyone really this stream so far. But a lot of people with shinies actually like to run around naked. And I've spent at least 6 hours running around naked. And it didn't help me at all catch any Temtems. I was still just as bad as I was before. The great thing about this game is you can be bad. You just need to be patient. And I do plan on making videos about ranked mode in the future. But I haven't been working on my team whatsoever. So I haven't concentrated on that, and I'm not going to make a video on something I don't know what I'm talking about. So maybe in like a few weeks, if I catch a shiny, I'm not giving up on a shiny until I have one. I'm not doing anything else until I have a shiny in the palm of my hand. Oh, I can't even, I don't know. But yeah, I am excited about ranked matches. Right now, it seems like a lot of people are using the same Temtems in ranked, which can definitely be boring, but that's why I plan on switching it up. Like, you know what you got to do when people, let's say, the hard thing about ranked is that usually in games, there's a lot of combinations. There's a lot of combinations that are really good. There's not just one deck. that is good. But in Temtem right now, since it's still early access, there's not that many combinations. I mean, there actually is a lot of combinations, but since so many people are using the same Temtems, you got to build the deck specifically around the meta. And that's what I plan on doing. I might lose like super bad for a couple matches. If somebody else isn't following the meta, they might have my counter. But I'm hoping the majority is still doing the meta, because I know how people are, including myself. I love to do the best things. But I also want to stick out in Temtem. I don't want to do what everyone else is doing. And that's why there's a lot of Temtem videos I haven't made, because they've already been made. Like, I wanted to do a playlist where literally it was the playlist would just be called Tempedia. And I would just have like a 50-second video of me catching every single Temtem. So like, you're like, oh, I want to find out how to catch Crystal. I'll have a 50-second video showing the location, showing me catching it, video ends. It's a very short video. I don't know. I think it's a good idea, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet. There's a lot of thought process going on in my head. Okay. Run. Takes me like a solid like 5 seconds to decide if I'm gonna run or not, because I'm so nervous about running from a shiny. Like, I can see him right in front of my face, but it's like I'm just not confident. Let's run away from this guy. I mean, even if I didn't run into one of the main shinies in this area, I'd be happy with running into any shiny. I wouldn't quit looking in this area if I found a random shiny. I would still look for the main one, but I definitely would be happy with any shiny. Like last night, I was literally falling asleep while playing this. Not because it's boring. Well, no, this part is boring of Temtem. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I was so nervous that since I was like half asleep, that I ran away from a shiny, and my heart was like sunk into my stomach, and I was like, oh my god. It was horrible. I don't think I did, but who really knows? I could have, and I will never know. I do record usually when I'm hunting for shiny, so if I ever run into one, I'll have a recording of it, but let's be honest, I'm not gonna watch a 10-hour recording. It'd be awful. I think the stream is coming to an end. I actually could stream this for so much longer, but I honestly feel like I'm disappointed in myself for not having more of a plan. But if this is something you guys want to watch more of in the future, I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to stream this more. I just know this isn't my typical Wednesday random MMO stream. Luckily, Temtem is an MMO, guys, by the way. I'm almost positive. So it does count, but it's just not the game that I had in mind. So this was a last second thing. Usually if I was going to play Temtem, I would have went for Barnchy. I would have went for some items that I missed. But I'm just kind of going with what I wanted to do. I was just doing what I wanted to do. You know, and if people ever say in chat, I want to see you do this, don't be afraid to say that, because I'll listen. I'll probably do it most likely. Unless your idea is actually a bad idea. But it can't be any worse than most of my ideas. Okay, we'll run into 5 more Temtems, and then we're gonna end the stream here. Dude, look at this dude. He knows what's up. He has a shiny, and he's pretty much naked. He is wearing a hood, but most people don't wear the hood. I'll show you guys what I normally dress like. Well, no. Yeah, I will. Screw it. Let's do it. This is normally what I like to dress as. I don't have too many options. I bought this backpack for like 28,000 gold or whatever it's called in this game. I like to wear the hood. I like to wear this. And I like to wear my tight jeans that aren't so tight, but this is as tight as they get in Temtem. Unless you're wearing this outfit. These jeans are a little tighter. You can't wear them separately. I feel like I look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I look like a rogue assassin. Scale, what did I tell you? I don't want to see you around these parts unless you're shiny, boy. Okay, so we're gonna run into 3 more. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing this a lot more after stream. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There'll be streams where they might be longer than an hour. This won't be one of them. But like right now, an hour seems like a sweet spot. Seems like everyone gets a little burnt out after an hour. My butt starts hurting after an hour. But, you know, that's something I can work on. I can do some butt exercises and really make my butt strong, so it can last sitting down for that long. Usually when I play Temtem, since I use a controller, I can lay down and it's very pleasant. That's how you play for 10 hours straight, guys. You lay down. That's the secret. That's the secret Ninja has been hiding from you. That's why he's so good at Fortnite. He lays down when he plays, and he has a recording of himself in his webcam. Sorry, Ninja, had to leak it. I think that was our 3rd Temtem. Let's hit up a... Let's hit a 2-banger now. Valish, you'll be mine someday. I will take your brother. I'll capture your whole family. You know what my goal is? This, I don't know if this is sick or messed up, but I think when I capture a shiny Valish, I'm actually gonna bring my Valish back here at full level, make him kill all his family members. Because they disrespected me the moment they didn't just hand him over. I really like the gold shiny Temtems as well. They're very cool. Okay, okay, we're gonna find one more. I'm not satisfied with this. I'm never satisfied unless I get exactly what I want. It's like, why couldn't one of those just be green? Complain, complain, complain. That's what this stream is, guys. Come on. Who doesn't like complaining? Everybody loves it. Or am I getting that mixed up with drama? I don't know. Alright, guys. That's it for this stream, I guess. Actually, this game was really fun to play on stream. Even though I was just doing shinies and stuff. But, you know, I had to improvise, like I said in the beginning of the stream. MapleStory is no longer a game that you can play. And if there is, I do not know how to do it. But we were supposed to play MapleStory today. It didn't work. And I didn't test it because I'm a dummy. I'm a big dumb face. But in the future, I will from now on always test my streams on like on a crap account or something. Or I don't know. I don't know how I'll do it. I've never done it, so it's gonna be a new experience for me. But the streams are gonna improve in the future. I'm gonna improve. I actually feel myself getting more comfortable talking to you guys. It was kind of weird at first, but I feel like people don't completely hate me. I hope. So I hope I see you guys in the next stream. I will be posting on Saturday a Black Desert video. Next Monday will be another Temtem video. And then Wednesday will be another random MMO stream. Unless people really like these Temtem streams, then maybe I'll play Temtem again. But let me know down in the comments of any of my videos. I do look at all my comments because they're just really fun to look at. Unless they're mean, then I just don't reply. But if you want to be mean, try to say it in a really clever way where it seems nice. You know, I don't even know. All right, guys, I love you guys.